Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. We can all agree that the oceans of our world are vast, but sometimes we don't understand just how large they are until we find some massive monstrosities and incredibly large objects that have washed ashore. So for this archive, we're scouring the beaches of the world looking for the largest objects that ever washed up on shore.
Number 10. The Blob of Bonfil Beach. In 2016, 13 feet of rancid blob washed up onto the shores of Bonfil Beach, Mexico, a popular tourist destination, and perplexed locals, outsiders, and officials. The gelatinous mass was immediately identified as a decomposed sea creature, leaving no room for people to spread rumors of an alien blob or mutated sea beast. Suggestions came in claiming it was a whale or giant squid, but James Mead of the National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C. confidently believed it was the head of a sperm whale. Number 9. Oarfish of California. Ooh, those are some nasty-looking wildlife, right? And on top of being ugly, they're pretty huge. The two oarfish that washed up on a California coast within days of each other in October of 2013 measured approximately 18 feet and 14 feet long. While some may suggest they simply wanted to rollerblade on the boardwalk, Japanese folklore claims that the oarfish, which is known for swimming at depths of 3,000 feet, rises to the surface when there's an impending earthquake. Number 8. The Muriwai Monster. When a giant hairy mass washes up on shore, people are just so quick to call it a monster. Hey, come on, what's up with that? Why couldn't it be? Oh, good lord, that's frightening. Okay, it's pretty monstrous, and I totally get why. In 2016, it attracted droves of curious people to Muriwai Beach when it washed up on the shores of New Zealand. The large mass was covered in barnacles, making it incredibly difficult to identify. But it didn't take long for locals and experts to realize their sea monster was just a large piece of driftwood. Number 7. Giant squids. Giant calamari. A little egg wash, a light breading, some salt and pepper tossed in a deep fryer, then topped with a tiny squirt of lemon. Bon appetit. Oh, you're still here. And probably want to hear about the 26-foot and 30-foot long giant squids that washed up on the shores of Tasmania, Australia, and La Arena Beach in Cantabria in 2007 and 2013, respectively. When found, both specimens were already dead, the smaller of the two sporting damaged tentacles that may have been even longer. Number 6. A yacht. When a 45-foot yacht washes ashore, you have to stop and wonder what exactly happened on the high seas that caused somebody to abandon a $200,000 ship. Shockingly, nobody stepped forward to claim ownership of the large boat that washed up on the North Island Naval Beach in Coronado, California in 2015, which, of course, paints a rather morbid picture of what may have happened. All that was known about the luxury vessel is that it originated from San Francisco. Number 5. Norfolk's Bumper. There was no question what this rogue object was, but many did question how the oversized ship fender broke free of its tether and washed up on a Norfolk beach. Though it should be pretty easy to pinpoint where the massive fender came from, the investigation into the mysterious black object led to no answers, only to one very important question. How the heck is anyone going to move it across the soft sinking sands? Number 4. The Sperm Whale of Hunstanton. Despite the effort of the United Kingdom Coast Guard, a 46-foot-long sperm whale that washed up on the shores of Old Hunstanton died in February of 2016. While tragic for lovers of marine life, the whale was far from the first to become stranded on European shores. In fact, it's kind of an epidemic, as within a 1-month period alone, 29 sperm whales washed up on shore. One reason possibly contributing to the rash of beached whales could be a mix of hunger and exhaustion, making it difficult to avoid being beached in shallower waters. Number 3. The Indonesian Whale. When this 50-foot mess washed up on the shores of Hulang Beach on Seram Island, Indonesia in May of 2017, turning the waters red from its oozing blood, it piqued the interest of people near and far. While many speculated on what mythical sea creature it may be, locals of Hulang Beach were swimming with the decaying beast, ignoring the stench of decomposition. The mystery of the blob was short-lived, though, as researchers were quick to identify it as some sort of whale, more than likely a baleen whale. Number 2. Long Island's whale. Outside of the Craigslist Ripper and a Nikola Tesla wireless tower, not much happens on the 118 miles along the New York island of Long Island. So when a 58-foot finback whale washed ashore at Smith Point County Park Beach, people were sure to gather around. By the time the lengthy whale reached land in October of 2014, it had already been showing signs of advanced decomposition, but the most intriguing part of the carcass was the bite marks, measuring larger than a chihuahua's along its underside. It was believed that, after it had died, the carcass became a veritable buffet until it ran aground. Number 1. Waewae Beach Pipe. Though it's not the most exciting find, in 2016, a 328-foot-long piece of piping washed up on the Waewae Beach in New Zealand. The long pipe didn't have an obvious origin, though its size left many believing it was far too large to have come from a nearby farm. Rather, the unremarkable tube was instead pegged as an airtight boom or equipment for the local fishing industry. Then again, maybe it has a more nefarious purpose, like, maybe it's, maybe it was just a boring old pipe. Thanks for watching. What strange things have you seen washed up on a beach? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and test your trivia knowledge about previous archive videos on the Test and Quiz channel. Just search for it on YouTube or simply go to our featured tab.